Alright, well, this is sort of just a discussion on how to get the proportions of dinosaurs right. And if you take a picture of a dinosaur in one of these renderings, and then you have an object that you're going to start with, like this Coke bottle, right? What I usually do, this is calipers or spreaders, and so say for instance I wanted to use that as the body. I figured it should fit somewhere in here, right? Okay, so if I did that, and then I take this, and I just sort of map it onto there. That's one. Let's see, we'll make a mark. Try to make it a little scratch mark. 1, 2, 3. That means that picture, everything in that picture I'm going to have to make 3 times larger when you use this caliper. So now going by that rationale, if I put it on more or less to the neck, right? Even though the neck has a slight curve, so you got to kind of judge these things, you know, a little bit. I take my wire out and I do 1, 2, 3. That puts it right here. So that means, if you can see this wire, that means on this, if this is going to be the size of the body, that means that is going to be the size of the neck of this dinosaur. Like that. And you can make that out, see? So now since I know that looking at this, the back gotta wrap out right to where the tail would be. Okay, I'll just go to my measurement again. Tail, so that would be the tail. So unwrapping some more of the wire and straightening it out. Now, okay, so that's where the tail is. Then 1, 2, 3. So right about where the spool is, where I have to cut it and end it with my wire cutters. So when we look at the whole thing, it's going to proceed like that. In fact, I even think I'm turning it this way, because the chest on the Brachiosaurus was thicker than the area that appears to come out on the other side. It's going to be kind of like that. You can make it out. Now, the idea of the bottle is not obviously not to be a perfect fit, right? But to give you a start so that you don't have to fill it in with like a truckload of paper, and then you could just pad the thing to get the sizes right on that. Right? So now, do the same thing with the legs. All right. Now the height of the legs, if we're going to wrap around over the top, we go to the top from the bottom, and it turns out that the legs are about the same length as the tail on the drawing. So take out our wire, and they had stump-like bottoms, so we don't really have to do a lot of stuff with the toes. 1, 2, 3. So that's a height of one leg, right? well, no, that's the very top, the arch we did, right? I remember that. And then, so if we do the arch to there, we bring our wire down and just match the other side. Bring the wire down. So if you get your symmetry right to start with in the beginning, everything else goes a lot smoother. Right? Just put the two together, and so now looking at them, that's the chest. He was kind of tall, so it works out well. We could even, if you need to, you push it through, just put a hole in the plastic bottle and you drop it down. Alright, and then his back legs, the measurement on his back legs will go up and over the top. So wire, 1, 2, 3. Fold that. Add a little bit of extra for when we go over the top. Okay. That's what we want over the top. I'll keep going until we run out of film, or out of video memory. Now what I would do is take my tape, add a couple of pieces of the tape. Put it right over the top. Try that out. Next one. Now, to even raise that up a little. And then we're going to go front legs, which should be taller. And put them up there. Just take it on. And the back legs. Now, that's the thing with from the front to the back. You take your measurement on this, find the distance from the two pivots, and then do 3 times that. And so, if I take out a marker, I have a marker here. Yep. Right. So if I'm going to make my arm go from here